Oh, what's that? You wanted another epic siege battle? Well, guess what? We've got another epic siege battle. My name is Apollo, and today we're playing Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD. We are right in the middle of the 100 Years' War, and this is gonna be a gruesome fight to the end. All right, I'm really excited about this one. First off, it's great to be back playing Medieval Kingdoms. This is actually a battle replay sent in. Well, you'll see at the end. It's some great guys, but yeah, sent in by some awesome dudes that do great replays. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this one turns out. So what's going on here? Well, the English have taken a French region known as Boulogne. I'm really sorry if I slaughtered that. In fact, you know what? If you're a French native speaker, please forgive me, for I am about to sin. I think the authentic French way of saying it is Boulogne. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, but you know what? I gotta try. I gotta at least try. But yeah, anyways, the English have taken this region, and the French are here to take it back. So we have various allies joining in this conflict. So we'll start with the attackers here really quick, excuse me. So the first attacking army, of course, we have France, led by Joan of Arc, which she is right here. Look at her, right there. So yeah, the beautiful French are here. Love them, love their people. Over here in the north, we have a French ally, the Duchy of Lorraine. So they're gonna be helping them out, of course. And then over on this side of the city, we have the final attacking army, which is Castile, the Kingdom of Castile, which is a badass army. I love this faction. They're really cool. Look at these shields. Look at them. Look at them. They're almost like early conquistadors. It's really cool. So yeah, that's really awesome. We'll go ahead and do normal speed as we look at the defenders. So the defending force, we got a nice mix here. We have the English, of course. They are the ones who took it. And the English have called upon their allies, which we've got the Duchy of Burgundy, one of the known enemies of the French. How dare they! Yeah, Burgundy, and then we have the final army, which is Portugal. We've got the Portuguese. You know what's funny is that both armies have mercenary Genoese crossbowmen. The Genoese, man, they just fight for that gold. That's all they care about. But so far, I think we've just seen a little bit of a bombardment. Actually saw the artillery here from Castile, maybe going for burning down the city. Whoa, what is going on here? What the heck? He's moving back his siege tower, but they're gonna get ripped apart. Their backs are showing to the enemy. Never a good situation. I don't know what he's doing here. He might have misclicked. I'm not sure. Or he's relining up his siege towers, or he's not quite ready to go in. Maybe his allies told him to fall back. But he's actually using their siege equipment to bring down theirs. I wouldn't even really waste the ammo, because this guy's gonna run out of ammo eventually. It doesn't hold that much ammo, but they look awesome. Look at the crew. Got the one guy in armor bossing them, bossing them around like, come on, reload faster. I can't believe I was stationed here to order around 3 peasants. It's awesome. It's awesome. Which you can kill these guys when you get close enough. So that's something to look forward to. More arrow fire coming down. Is that from the tower alone? Jeez. Look at the rate of fire from this tower. Insane. Insane rate of fire. Look at that. Beautiful. So if we look at the number of troops, the allies, actually the defenders have more troops than the attackers. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, because though historically that's big. Oh, we got a cav charge. Hold that thought. Who is this charging out so boldly? Even Joan of Arc is in the mix. Where is it? Oh, there's the unit. Oh my god, it's the Portuguese. Was that a Moorish troop? Hold on. Yes, they have Moors of Peace. Is that the name of this unit? Please let me click on one of them. So yeah, Moors of Peace, which is a light cav unit. Oh, rest in peace. Went out almost for like a suicide charge. Not sure if they killed anyone there. Maybe they've got some of the units by surprise. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. The Moors are at it again. What sorcery is this? As they float. No, these are actually dead soldiers. This happens in this mod. The like cav soldiers float like as if they're still riding their mounts. They might have actually killed the culverin, but I think the crew is still alive. Or no, that's the catapult crew. So yeah, no, they're both good. They're both good. Very smart play by the French there. But I love that aggressive play by the Portuguese. Really good move there. But the attackers are definitely taking their time. And Castile is going in. Okay, so they are still taking their time, but Castile is now committing to the fight. This could be costly for Castile. Now, the 3 attackers are separated pretty far away from each other, which could be a good thing too, because you're spreading out the defenders. But when you're attacking, you're pretty much all alone. Let's see how the defenders are setting up this defense. It seems like all of the, or at least most of the English, which is smart, is controlling this side. Or defending this side. I think mostly Burgundy, the Burgundians defending this front. And then over here we have mostly the Portuguese. That's the way you want to do it. You want to focus on one side. You don't want to have your troops split on multiple sides because the micro is going to be insane. But we got some early period foot knights. They're going to take on, let's see, some spearmen, late period spearmen. So this might be a pretty intense fight. Even though the swordsmen usually beat spearmen, since they are a late period and these guys an early period, it's going to be a tough fight for them. At the very least, the spears will hold out for a while. We got more spears coming in this way. So really great start to this battle as the troops continue to scale the walls, and Castile going to be the first one to try to take this city back for the French and away from English hands. The English! But the English stand strong, and they will fight to the death for these walls as Castile continues to pour in. Where's the, oh, there's the other siege tower. This is really good. Setting in more reinforcements, blood all over. We've got a tree growing through. Look at this tree that grew with the walls. Except walls don't grow, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I kind of like the tree right there. A little some shade, you know, coming down. Even though it looks like it's a pretty cloudy day, you don't really need that shade. But whatever, it looks cool. Oh, look at this knight in white. Look at this guy. Oh, man. I love the different, like, knights that represent their houses and stuff. It's so epic. And artillery now firing, probably still at this culverin. But this is a gruesome scene right here, guys. And I think so far, it's still very even. Not many troops have died here. It's been just heavy units smacking at each other with no, or very little progress. Let's go back over to this side. Still the forces take their time. We have the Duchy of Lorraine, and oh, there was a little cav engagement though. So I like to see that. I like to see that the defenders were being aggressive. It is too bad I missed it, but it doesn't look like they accomplished too much. As you know, seeing both crews are intact. This crew is now firing. Yes, firing at the towers. Woo! Really trying to soften up these towers and making it a little bit easier for their allies. And now what is this? We've got some axe sergeants. Oh, badass. Look at these axes. Joining the walls to bring down Castile, and it is working. What's the best counter to heavily shielded men? Big ol' giant axes. That's right. So they're going to use those big axes to split the shields of the attackers and to cut them down. And so far, it looks like that is working very well, at least in this spot right here, because we have a unit of 129 men wavering. That is insane. That's a lot of troops to be breaking so quickly. But that's Total War Attila for you. It seems like troops can waver. It seems like they waver a little bit quicker, but they don't like run away right away. Like they'll waver for a decent amount of time. But Castile is sending more and more troops in. Now he's sending in some swordsmen to aid his spearmen against the English swords. And it's really important that Castile takes this wall for himself, destroy this tower, and set up archers here and fire down. Now the English actually have a lot of crossbows. He's bringing the Hanseatic infantry, which I hope I'm pronouncing right, which is actually, I think, a Norwegian infantry, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know they had them in their roster, but he's not going the longbows. He's going with the infantry. So yeah, he's going to do his best here to fire at the enemy, which will become easier and easier as they continue to pile up more troops. Trying to overwhelm these foot knights. More troops from Castile charging in. Let's go look on the other side here. You know, these other forces, there we go. There we go, guys. They are pushing in. Look at this. Dun, 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 dun. I love it, man. I love this mod. It's so good. So we got the Duchy of Lorraine pushing in. The French are pushing in as well. That's really good to see them both going in at the same time. I think that's going to be really important. But again, they're fighting alone essentially. They're moving in at the same time, but in these walls, they're fighting alone to take the walls. Then they can regroup and push the inner walls. But look at this defense. I mean, they've got a lot going on here. They've got a lot of troops ready to hold it out. They even got some knights here. 2 units of knights, which is really not that bad inside the city. If you can land some good charges in the streets, you could actually do a lot of damage to unexpected infantry. But yeah, let's continue to. Oh, let's actually go here where. Wow. So Burgundy is not actually fighting for these walls. So the Duchy of Lorraine, as soon as the drawbridge goes down, they're like, oh wait, there's nobody on the walls. Okay, that's pretty good. That's sweet, I guess. So they're gonna be able to get on these walls, set up some archers, and fire down at the enemy. Yeah, you know what I love about this game? Is the fact that there's still 43 minutes left in this replay. The fact that these troops fight for a brutally long time instead of breaking instantly. And there we go. They're already charging down. They're not even going to wait for archers. I think that could be a little bit of a mistake there. I think the Duchy of Lorraine, they should have waited for archer support, then charged down. Because I bet they could do a lot of damage with the archers up on these walls. Got more troops coming this way. Yeah, more Lorraine. They might actually be pushing towards their allies, killing a artillery crew who's trying to defend the walls. Rest in peace. These are Portuguese artillery. Oh! Chops his head off. They've taken the walls. They cheer, but they've got to keep moving. Arrows flying through the air, straight towards them. But they're actually going to go down. Oh, big mistake. Big mistake here from the defenders, leaving this section of the wall undefended. Now we've got these dismounted knights here. I believe that's what that is. Dismounted knights who are going to be able to storm the streets and support the forces that are trying to come down here. And look at this fight right now. This is just a brutal fight. Oh, someone loses their head. I do not envy these knights charging through here. But at the same time, I do not envy these spear sergeants. They are going to lose this fight. They do not match in terms of quality against those Duchy of Lorraine. More forces setting up here on the walls. Do I hear archers? I do. We've got some Pavi's crossbowmen from the Burgundians firing at the troops on the walls. And he's going to quickly get them off the walls. He needs to make a move here. He doesn't want to sit here for too long and just be a sitting duck against the crossbows. Looks like he is going to make a charge here. In fact, it looks like he's already committed forces. So yeah, he's coming over to help against the English. He's helping his ally Castile, which is he's still struggling to take these walls. But I think with the support of the Duchy of Lorraine charging from that other direction, putting pressure on the English might cause the English to retreat. But look at the excellent positioning here. Look at these crossbows. Oh my god. These crossbows got the perfect angle. Perfect angle. Looks awesome. So yeah, the crossbows are going to be able, as soon as, I guess they're slightly out of range, unfortunately, but if only they could reach the soldiers on the walls. Or maybe he's holding ammo, but I think he's out of range. Oh, now we got defending artillery going after 2 more units of, or 2 units pushing up siege towers, which is going to put, again, more pressure on the English to try to fill in all the gaps and hold these walls. We even have crossbows. Oh, no. The English, wait, these aren't crossbows. These are sergeants. But there are crossbows up here, which I think they're trying to, well, they don't really have a good angle to anyone, but yeah, we do have sergeants getting ready to defend here. Look at, oh, I love those uniforms, man. So nice. But they're getting ready to hold these walls. Here we go. Here comes a charge here. This has been a great battle so far. Really enjoyed this one. Here they come. Charging. And they're actually going to run over to this side and support the fight over here. Let's see how that battle's going over on this. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Duchy of Lorraine's advancements have been crushed by the Burgundian Cav. He's got some knights, high period knights, Also, the English were able to hold here with 2 units, one of spears and one being axe sergeants. So that is very unfortunate to see for Burgundia as they lose some quality troops there against, well, against some quality troops. So that sucks. I was kind of rooting for him there. Still, the fight continues over here. Artillery now firing. Oh, over to the reserve force. Look at that. Ooh, they landed a hit there. Look at them burning. Blood everywhere. These Pavi's crossbows are still going to feel the wrath of this artillery. Just missing the barricade. And they are firing. Look at it. We got an archer battle, guys. They are firing. That is really cool. Let's go ahead and look at the point of view of these archers over here. Like, they're at the barricade. Aim at the barricade, men. The unwashed bastards. So over here, the French are making their way. Look at the French flag there. Glorious. Whoa, we got a wall coming down as well. I like this combo of attacking the walls and knocking them down. It really causes the defenders to have to really decide where he's going to hold. What is this? What is Spanish order? Ooh, look at these guys. We got some like, almost like Templar in a way. Spanish order foot knights. Very cool. And they're taking on the very deadly dismounted knights of France with some pole arms. Let's get a good view of this struggle here. Oh man. Look at that fight. I love the dialogue between the soldiers as they fight. I don't know if you heard it. It was really faint. But one soldier goes, "How do we fight against such hate?" And the other guy goes, "Hate back! Hate back!" That's so awesome. That's one of my favorite things they did for the newer games is adding the small talk during the battle. Definitely makes it feel more lifelike. The French are actually causing some of these troops over here. What do we got here? We got some sergeants, late period sergeants, against some levy spearmen. No surprise there that they are cutting down these Portuguese levy spearmen. Now and the wall has crumbled. Not only is there one section, but there's 2 sections. That's pretty cool. I don't know if he planned that, but that's a big problem. And now the French knights are coming down. Oh, and they charge these Portuguese. God bless the French, man. God bless them. They charge these Portuguese, and they are going to continue to ram their lances into their face until they clear a path. And we got anything else coming? Oh yes, we got some French soldiers over the breach, charging the breach, and they're going to take a depleted unit of swordsmen that just took a brunt force there. That's going to be tough. Most likely these sergeants should be able to break through, and we might even get some hammer and anvil. Yes indeed. And they do break the swords in a matter of seconds. They're going to continue down this path, and they're going to charge in again, boys. Oh, no, they canceled the charge. Rather, they're going to turn for the other unit. But they got to hurry up. They're in shield wall. They're not going to do much damage. Just cancel the charge. They tried. They certainly tried. You got to give them that. Now, archer fire's coming down. Oh, he's getting a lot of friendly fire, but he is killing a lot of the... Oh, look at these archers. Look at these guys. Third something. Campaign? I don't know. Frank archers. Oh my god. These archers are glorious as hell. Just firing over those walls. The scouts is like, archers fire directly at this point. They're just blindly firing into these walls, softening up the defenders, and France is doing a great job, which is great because the Duchy of Lorraine seemed like he was struggling. Castile seems like they're struggling, so France definitely needs to get in there and do some damage. Look at this. Oh, so much breaking for Castile. So much breaking. Tragic sight to see that. Some axemen trying to hold off. What is this now? We got a pike unit of some sort. Oh, but they break. And Castile is running out of men. I mean, they've got a couple reserves here. He might want to slow down this assault and wait for his ally. Maybe open up another breach point. He's trying to bring down this wall, but I don't think you can bring this down. I mean, it's at 88%. I'm really curious to see if that goes down. Let's see how... Oh, we got... Oh, my God. There's a cav charge down here. I'm doing such a poor job See, that's the problem when you're covering a battle you've never seen before. You're going to miss little surprises like this, unlike battles that I'm in. I know when it's coming. But yeah, really good charge here by Burgundy. Got another one here, but it looks like Lorraine's going to be able to contain it. And let's see how Lorraine's doing in the streets. It looks like they're making some progress. There goes Lorraine fighting some dismounted knights of Burgundy. A lot of Frenchmen in this battle. Lots of Frenchmen. So, yeah, I think they're going to break through there. Crossbows breaking through. Got more swords charging into the fray. We actually have a gate battle. God, I love these knights in armor, man. It looks so good. Daddy likes. But yeah, great fight here. And guess what? We still have 30 minutes left in this fight. And we got another charge coming in. This is France. France throwing in their sergeants. I think he's really pissed off about these crossbows. I think he wants these crossbows dead. And he's also, you know what I like about this move here is that he's pushing up his sergeants to contain these guys in this street. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I don't know if the defenders had any plans of pushing out of the street, but at the very least, the French are being aggressive, and I do appreciate that. More French coming in this way, though. A lot of defenders here, lots of Portuguese defenders, and they are breaking the French. Portugal stands true. Words are hard. Stand strong near the gate, but we do have more French that are kind of waiting to charge out. Look at that. They're waiting here. I love the two soldiers up on the very top. But I would definitely try to get some archers up here as soon as possible. Oh, these knights are recovering. They stopped wavering. But I would try to get some archers up here as soon as possible and try to soften up this center force around this old arena. I think that would be the best bet there. Now we have the Joan of Arc supporting the brave men in the gate. Could you imagine being these soldiers here of Lorraine and just seeing Joan of Arc and her bodyguard charging the rear of the enemy? Hell yes. Morale plus 10. I'd be like, yes! Joan of Arc does not let us stand alone. It's like, come on, dude, you ruined it. Anyways, yeah, it looks like Lorraine is breaking through, which is great. Lots of progress here. More Cavs storming through the breaches. Again, I'm really loving all this heavy cav that we're seeing inside the city be very effective. You don't see that too often, and I'm glad we're seeing it here. We got archers now, and we got the Frank archers taking on some axe sergeants. Pretty close battle here. Looks pretty even. Cav going in for a charge into a shield wall of spears. You might want to pull out of there as quick as possible. That could be very costly. Come on, he's also taking on heavy billmen. Get those knights out of there. Do not charge a target like that. And Castile is at a dead end. Castile looks like they are just defeated. They were not able to push through the English defense, and it seems like they are going to join their allies on the other side of the battlefield. England is now free to fall back his forces and regroup where Castile is headed towards. Oh my god, look at the yeomen of the guard. Look at this unit. I love them. That's awesome. That's really awesome. That's so cool. England looks awesome, man. England's a cool faction. But we'll see what's going on here. Wow. Okay, so Burgundy holding on. 23 men were causing 98 sergeants to break, though I don't think it's going to be enough. Over here, they had to split up their forces because some spearmen are coming down this way. Ooh, and the archer fire. Again, getting a lot of friendly fire, but oh my god, it's like bees, a swarm of bees coming after you. Oh my god, is that not badass? Here comes another volley. Oh god, that's gotta be horrifying. Being a soldier down. Not only are you fighting for your life in the front line, but friendly or enemy arrows are coming in. I think he stopped firing though. It's been a while since the next volley. I think he's gonna save his ammo, which is smart because he's killing a lot of his own, and he's just setting up his forces here. And Portugal has decided to fall back, so they have pretty much conquered this part of the city. They've got a couple units they've got to clean up. I'd definitely try to get some cav or something. I think he's trying to destroy this. Oh, he destroyed it. So don't let them escape. This is a good way of killing a lot of the defenders. Never let a defender have a route to escape or retreat to. Make sure you surround them and kill as many as possible. That will make the final stand so much easier. So let's go ahead and insert here. And by the way, if you want this view, it's insert on your keypad or your keyboard, whatever. So yeah, gives you a cool like soldier point of view of what's going on. A little framey though, a little framey. It happens. So more troops are grouping up over here. We do have a little bit of a defense from Burgundy and no, actually this is mostly England coming over with their reinforcements. It's pretty cool. Hold the line. Hold the line, men. I know if they've broken through, but they will not break through us. And then you've got the point of view of these almost like halberd type soldiers. Oh, it's so cool. Look at that. That's awesome. Very awesome. Oh, and the archers. Oh, that's dirty. Archers over here just firing over the walls, softening them up as they just stand here. That's a great way to take out these billmen because they have no shields. And now he's gonna, well, he's gonna charge in. Look at these English shields. God, they're so awesome. You got the English flag. You got, like, what is this, Edward III's flag. That's so awesome. They've really improved a lot of the cosmetics of these factions to make them look amazing. And there we go. Halberd versus halberd, essentially. As they duke it out. Get it? Duke. Duke of Lorraine. Duke it out. Over here, they're setting up their final stand. It looks like they have no more room to retreat. Whoa, but they've got artillery. Oh! That's a good unit, too. Dismounted nobles. Artillery raining down fiery balls of justice. Explosive shells, too. So, yeah, they're using their artillery to soften up the defenders. They're almost out of ammo, though. Oh, that's the last shot. Let's see if he makes it count. Let's see if he makes this count. Oh, they move out of the way. Good, smart decision there by the Duchy of Lorraine. And now they're capturing what they can. They're trying to improve the morale where they can. Artillery still firing over here. That was really close. Who has... Oh, here comes another volley. Oh, it hit a little bit of them, but it could have been way worse for these knights. Let's see where that's firing from. Oh, they've got plenty of ammo over here, too. And it's only 2. That's really nice. It's like he lost some catapults, but that's okay, because 2 works nicely in this little section of the street here. So they're going to be able to land some great hits. We got the Spanish Order defending these walls. Look at the Spanish Order, man. They look great. Oh, I love these units. They're so awesome, man. They're so freaking awesome. I can't get over it. I know I'm a broken record talking about the units, but I just can't get over it. Over here, who's breaking through here? Castile. Castile, I think they saw that England has softened up their defense, assuming that Castile was out of the fight, and I think Castile has decided to push in. England having some troops left over to defend this area. It's a pretty close fight, and I see some crossbows right in the thick of the battle. I don't know if Castile is meaning to do that, but that could be a waste of crossbows. But look at the carnage on these walls here. Look at this. Look at this guy who just joined the fight. He's like, oh God, so much death. Why? Why do we fight? But yeah, that's a lot of death. That's a lot of death. But I wonder if Castile can hold here until reinforcements arrive. Not looking good. The English axe sergeants, I'm really impressed. I'm seeing these guys everywhere, and every time I see them, they're winning their fight. I might look into this unit. I might have to play England soon and take those sergeants because they look awesome. Got the Genoese. I think they're holding fire here. They gotta wait for reinforcements. I mean, the yeoman archers now are firing at the enemy. I think they're going after the, I assume the Genoese. Like, you trade us. Genoese are actually a lot on the French. Or often on the French during the 100 Years' War, if I'm not mistaken. We actually have a charge here. Wow. Did not expect that. Who is that? France? France and Spain. charging in already, I would assume that they would kind of sit back and wait a little bit, let their troops rest, slowly move in, push up the archers. But I'm really surprised they charged in already. And they're sending in more. Or they were. I think the archers are now firing. Oh, really good spot with the archers. Firing at the backs of these soldiers over here. Gotta quickly get out of the oh god. Keep your heads down! Enemy artillery! But yeah, they're trying to get out of, they're trying to get to safety. Trying to get out of the range of the enemy. We got some axes going on. This is good. This is a good fight here. These axemen, it will take a while, but they should break through these spearmen of Portugal. The Portuguese spearmen. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet game, guys. If you never played the mod, I highly recommend it because it's really fun. Especially when you're putting up an epic defense or you're putting up an epic attack and it's so close and it's just so epic. This game is just epic. Ooh, good hits on these crossbows. That's what you need to go after. Take out the crossbows. But, you know, England is giving them hell right now. England is not going to give up this city so easily. And he is breaking the Duchy of Lorraine. He's killing his units. The balance of power is still in favor of the attackers. The Allied, which is the defenders, still have more troops than the attackers, but it's much closer. It's been pretty close throughout this entire battle. The crossbows, who is this? Is this Lorraine? Yes, this is Duchy of Lorraine. They've got the Frank archers. They're kind of firing. It's a tough angle, but they're firing up on the walls, trying to soften up some of these soldiers. And that's really what you got to do at this point. You can't rely too much on infantry alone. You got to use some of your archers in here, soften them up, especially over here, man. These English are stubborn. They are stubborn. Is that oil? Oil coming down, killing nobody. Castile, poor Castile. Looks like they will be defeated here. Wow. England, once again, stands true, stands strong against Castile. And does not let them pass. Does not let them take the wall. But they've got more troops. But it's an artillery crew, so whatever. But yeah, look at the death here. I still can't get over this. And neither could the soldiers get it over the wall. They couldn't get over the wall. Okay. Yeah, stupid joke. But yeah, a lot of death, and Castile just stopped. Like, just a brick wall completely stops them. And now it's up to France and Duchy of Lorraine. Now, Castile might have some troops over here, which I don't see any. But I know he was sending, like, get the crossbows over there. Like, what are the crossbows doing here? They're not going to do much for the team. Run them over to this side. You'd be amazed what one crossbow unit can do, especially a unit that's almost full ammo. This unit could potentially get up to hundreds of kills. Now, right now, it only has 4 kills, but it could get so much more if they're smart about it. They got to send them around. And then you're only microing one unit on the battlefield, you know? So it's nothing. But we'll see what he does there. So the Duchy of Lorraine pushing into the English. They're sick of the English. They're like, all right, England, you played your game. You held your walls. Fair enough. But it's over now. And they're pushing in. Let's see if England can answer back. I mean, these axe sergeants are certainly putting up a great fight. You got to take them out with archers. I think that's the key. They have no shields. They just have big old axes. Light armor as well. Chainmail. You know, stuff like that. Chainmail is pretty tough, though. Got crossbows supporting that fight, though. I think they're going after the enemy archers. Over here, let's see, what do we got? We got a fight. Again, it's still... Well, actually, the Portuguese are retreating their spearmen. The archers now taking their advantage and firing at their backs. And we have the Spanish Order foot knights holding against these dismounted knights of France. It's gonna be a tough fight. Uh-oh. Here comes more beehives. A hive of bees. A swarm of bees, I should say. Not a hive. Oh, do they have darts? Oh, look at that. They're throwing darts. I can't imagine they're getting a lot of friendly fire. What is he doing here? Is he allowing the darts? Oh, he's making way for the darts. He's making way for the darts, so he lands the target. That's pretty cool. That was a cool move there, and the French kind of sat there and took it. Just charge in, France. Don't let the darts. There you go. Also, you should get a little bit of a charge bonus since this is a shock troop. Oh, and the archers fire back. The archers fire back. They're not having it. The spears form shield wall. Charge, knights, charge. Oh my god, those arrows are terrifying. Look at, they're still charging through. They charge. There's the officer. He's surround. Oh god! His head came off with a spear thrust. That's kind of surprising. That must be one hell of a spear. And they are breaking the spearmen here. The Portuguese spearmen. So there's a nice entryway to the defenders. The defenders, look, England just doesn't want to give up. If I was England, I'd be falling back my troops, but I love the fight in him. I love that he won't give up ground so easily. So nice. But yeah, I mean, he could easily fall back. So let me show you. While he's fighting here, he could easily fall back here, especially get these crossbows, go through here and go back to the town center and, you know, rest his troops and save them for the late game. But hey, if they got the fight in them, let them continue to fight. And it's given the attackers hell here. Got some archers up on the walls. It looks like they're looking at me. What? Go back to fighting. But yeah, really, look at this. Look how glorious this is. The medieval units, man. Looks so cool. Looks so awesome. So, it's been a pretty close battle, guys. Who do you think is going to take this one? Attackers or defenders? It's a tough one. Certainly a tough one. A great, brutal fight. I love it. More units in the back. He's got Cav running around. Finally, they've committed more troops. Look at this. The spearmen, though. Who is this? Ah, the spearmen of Portugal are thin. They're like super thin, trying to defend this entire pathway. But they're going to get overwhelmed. We got an archer unit and 2 swordsmen trying to use, you know, their numbers to push through the spears. But the spears hold on. It's single file, shoulder to shoulder. Or a single row, I should say. That's impressive. Realistically, I think they would use their mass and just break up this line so quickly. Like, all it takes is like 5 guys to push like right here, and then they're split. But they pretty much broke, so that's pretty realistic. Or they're wavering. There they go. Yeah, just push through. Now the crossbows. Oh no. See the crossbows up there? Oh, they were firing. Now it looks like they're falling back. Now they're going to clean up what's left of standing in their way of the spears. And the English still fighting. I think the English are finally moving their crossbows out of there. I'm not sure what's going on with this little skirmish here. Oh my god. Okay, okay, so let me just say this. This is a waste of time. The fact that he's fighting these crossbows up on these walls. The walls give you protection, guys. You see that? You see those little squares there? And the little gaps? So what happens is when they reload, they hide behind them and then quickly appear and shoot. And when they do that, it's nearly impossible to kill them. So the last time we saw this archer unit, they had 4 kills. How many kills do they have now? 5. They got 1 more kill since we last saw them. This is a waste of a unit. I definitely think you should try to get them out of there. Even now, even at this point, they're still worth more than just fighting at this wall. Run them around and get them firing at the enemy. But that's really the last of Castile, I believe. He might have more units in here. It's hard to tell. We got a fight down in the streets now. Dismounted knights, 103 knights trying to break through. Some Spanish order footmen and some English foot bodyguard. So some pretty elite units duking it out here. Artillery once again firing at the archers and the reserve forces of the attackers. Archers are now going to sit back and let it rip. Let it rip. Like me after Thanksgiving dinner. I was just sitting back and letting it rip. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're firing. They're softening up the defenders. This is not looking good for the defenders. I mean, looking at their reserves, it's not impossible, but it's not looking good. Balance of power still in favor of the attackers, only just. So that's very promising. But the French are really, they're running on all cylinders here, trying to overwhelm the defenders. This is a pretty good spot right here. This is a tough spot to attack. And the archers are moving up as these troops fight. You can see them in the background. They just look so good. I can't keep my eyes off of them. They're going to move a little bit closer, fire at the troops on top of this this stone wall here. Or this defense, whatever. They're actually getting much closer. Maybe they're going for general. Artillery. Oh, nice. Great artillery hits. Got defending artillery way over here. I like how we have the general protecting this bridge just in case. You can cross that bridge. But yeah, he's got one artillery here doing as much damage as possible. Where's that attacking artillery? Oh, excellent. Really glad he saved that for late game. That's probably going to save a lot of lives and kill a lot of their lives. But you know, it's actually really close battle. This is extremely close. This is a great fight. They finally broke through the English. But look at the aftermath. Look at what the English did here. Look at this. So much death in this one spot, held by the English for as long as possible. Now they're pushing through. But what waits for them? Oh yeah, that's right. More English. Spearmen, early period, they're not going to probably last that long. But again, it's the fight in these English I love. Look at this charge. Oh, God. I salute those spearmen taking a force like that. And they're probably breaking, aren't they? Yep. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for them. But this flank is completely exposed now. The defenders have a decent amount of archer force. More and more of these troops, look at this, charging in. It's getting... does this not look so medieval? Like, look at this fight right here. Just, it's like a movie. Well, it is basically a movie, but you get what I'm saying? Like a real movie, like real life people here fighting. It's really cool. Really epic struggle for this opening here, this breach. And this is looking really bad for the defenders. They are running out of troops. The English are running out of bodyguard. And I think they're even trying to flank around over here. Is there a way to get through? Huh. Can they go up this way? Well, no, he's just hiding them. So for a second, I thought he was going to go up here and try to capture this arrow tower to save some men. But no, he's just going to hide them to protect them from the arrow tower. He might have to send up reserves soon, though. God, the English foot bodyguard, 38 men, hold, and even breaking the 59 French. Wow. You got to give credit, man. The English are fighting their hearts out. All through this battle. Oh, God. Artillery now firing, just nearly hitting the Pavi's crossbowmen. This epic brawl over here is looking really good for the defenders. Really good. Though the balance of power seems like it shifted even more in favor of the attackers. They're now sending in their archers. We're down to about 10 minutes left of this battle. I wonder if they're going to commit. Oh, there we go. They're killing some archers up here. That's pretty good. They still have a good amount of archers. They've got like 30% of their ammo. The fact that they're dying in close combat, not a good sign for the English. They've killed 159 soldiers, though. But the dismounted soldiers here of Lorraine have killed 177. See, we got a general over here. This is the Duke of Lorraine, I assume. Now we got forces retreating back over to the other side. I don't know. You can't leave this side unprotected. Now, he does have some militia here, but it's just militia. Now, they can hold a choke point. They've got the right tools for it, but with the lack of discipline. And oh my God, did we get an epic general charge? King's bodyguard of Portugal. Looks like they're running down some victorious French that might have they broke through over here. And that French cav, that's going to make, or I'm sorry, the Portuguese cav, the general, that's going to make it tough. This is going to be a long stretch of road against that cav. And now we got another cav unit forming up over here. Who's this? This is the Duke of Burgundy with his beautiful horses here, fully armored. I don't know, the attackers seem like they're stalling here a little bit. Not like Stalin, as in like the dictator, but stalling like an engine stall. I wonder what they're gonna do. I mean, I don't think throwing men in here in this fight is really gonna do you any good. Maybe moving more troops over to this flank, which it looks like he is doing that. It almost looks like he's using depleted units to take the brunt of this cav charge, but he's got to make sure he's got healthy units nearby to. Oh no! He just charged the back of his own men. Portugal charged the brave soldiers of Burgundy and even killed some of them, and that's a huge saving grace. Oh my god, look how epic this is. That was epic. All these units storming through. I cannot believe that happened. It happens to the best of us, but that's really bad. I mean, there goes another cycle charge. Now at this point it doesn't matter. And he's able to overwhelm this cav. Now there's infantry coming down. We've got the Henry V. I love Henry V. And he's joining the battlefield. Oh no, King Henry V. This time I mean, if he tries to stand against these forces, he will most likely die. Oh no, another charge. You gotta watch out with friendly charges. He just charged the rear of King Henry V, taking out a ton of his units. He's already a little more than half. He lost half his unit. King Henry V is gonna die. Let me tell you, he's not dying from dysentery. He's dying from just a wound, a French axe in his skull. Oh, that is not good. This is not a good sight here. Though they are breaking. The forces are breaking. Look at that. So they do continue to hold these defenders. This is still anyone's game, guys. Still anyone's game. This is a brutal fight over here as well. The Burgundians hold strong. And I'm really surprised they're not sending any forces this way. They've got the swordsmen up here, but they're still trying to deal with these archers. The yeoman archers. Which they've killed quite a bit. They're pretty good in close combat. It's really impressive. General over here as well. They might have to get their generals nearby. Oh no, the artillery now firing into this blob. At this point, they don't even care for their own soldiers, the attackers. They're risking their soldiers' lives to try to break through this point, because it does seem like a soft point. It seems like a weakness in their defense. And if they can get through here, then they can support the other fight on the other side of the battle. Oh my god. This is hard work. Very hard work for these men. But they hold. They hold. King Henry V holds. But what is this? A fresh unit of sergeants at arms. Men at arms, basically. But will King Henry stand his ground? Find out next time. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait. No, stop. Stop. I don't. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Here comes the charge. They're going after King Henry. He's running. That or he's chasing. There he is. Look at him. That's so sick. He's on a foot unit. I assume because of Agincourt. There he is. I think that's him. No, that's not him. Where is he? He's usually in the middle. Maybe this is him. Yeah, I assume that's him. But this guy also kind of looks like him. Or maybe he died. I don't know. Oh boy. There's a good charge. Charge these. Oh, that really stinks. Killed nearly 60 men in that charge. They need to have their generals supporting this fight. They keep sending swordsmen one at a time like that. It's over. And the balance of power is shifting back to even. These defenders are holding. Oh my god. The way that ball ricocheted off the pillar. Oh, they're killing a lot there. Look at this. Look at this gruesome fight. The French going in full force. We got less than 5 minutes left in this battle replay, and this has been one hell of a fight. The artillery reloading once again as quickly as possible. Actually getting even closer, trying to be more accurate rather than being from a distance. And the yeoman archers are breaking dismounted knights. Are you kidding me? Wow. Now, I don't know if they're going to completely break them. They might recover and kill these guys off, but still, this is really impressive. This is 2 units that could be fighting the main base. Also, general over here, I guess he's trying to keep his troops inspired, but you really need support over here. Oh, it's looking really good for the defenders right now. You know, I honestly believe the attackers made a lot of mistakes down that road, dealing with the enemy generals. Now they're sending in fresh troops. I like that they're keeping reserve over here. They're keeping their troops fresh. That's really important in being very efficient with the troops fighting. It's 1 unit of sergeants. The rest is just crossbows, it looks like. And they still have really good healthy units. Oh, what's this? Is this a... Who is this? Portugal. Behind enemy lines. Wonder what he's going to do there. I think the general might be chasing him down. Oh no, look at this. He's going to lose to these archers. Are you kidding me? Wow. The yeomen of the guard, man. What a badass unit. And they break these swordsmen. Oh my god. Oh my god. And look at this fight. We've got just a handful of defenders doing what they can against these French. But I don't know if the French are going to be able to take this one. Oh no. Units are breaking. That's the Duchy of Lorraine. The halberds are breaking. Their knights are breaking. And now we have the general riding around like a madman. Is he going to recapture this? That's hilarious. He's going to recapture this point. Increase the morale. General's wavering over here because his army's gone. He's getting shot at, I assume. Yep, it's the yeomen. It's the yeomen now using their arrows once again to harass the general. Those yeomen on the wall, insane. This fight continues on, this desperate fight. But as this battle continues, it's looking better and better for the defenders. It's a really good battle here, guys. This is an excellent battle. We've seen highs and lows for both teams. And if the attackers don't win here, I think it was all because of this spot right here. This spot right here. The cab just trampled. Now, to be fair, they did trample a lot of their own troops, but they mostly trampled the enemy, the attackers, and they did such a great job. Now he's flanking around with this. Yep, this is the nail in the... Oh, look at this mass break, guys. The defenders are going to take this one. There's just not enough troops. The French do not have enough to take this city back. Who do we have charging in? We've got the general of Duchy of Lorraine. Not sure what happened to Joan of Arc, but it all started here, guys. The epic struggle here. England, I would have to say, is the MVP, putting up a great fight, holding back many different factions here today. And now we've got the generals charging into the crossbows, as it is a for sure deal here. It looks like the defenders will take this one. And wow, what a great fight. I'm really excited to see who was playing as England. I want to give them mad props there. I can't believe I just said that, but I do want to give them credit. And we will speed this up a little bit as we continue here. Just have a general fighting to the death. Respect to that general. Fighting with his men, dying with his men. And that's it, guys. I mean, I don't see any... Oh, we got some crossbows. They're not going to do anything, but maybe he's trying to kill the general. One last hurrah before the end of the day. Whew. You know, this battle, it was like an hour long. It did not feel like an hour. It felt like 10 minutes. It was so exciting. So great. Let's end the replay. So, really good fight here by B. Pink Floyd. He did an excellent job of defending. Of course, everyone did a great job. Everyone here in this battle did great. I really appreciate AK Prime He did really well, I believe. Hopefully I'm not being biased because I love the French, but I think I saw a lot of good moves from him. But look at some of these kills here: 243, 356, 172. That's with his sergeant axes or axe sergeants. 200. Let's see. Where's the yeoman guard? Really, 221. I thought they were gonna get way more, but they held off 2 knight units, dismounted knight units. But yeah, England did great. I like his army comp too. But thank you, Cassius the Fifth, for sending in this battle replay. He was Burgundy. Means a lot, man. I appreciate all you guys in this battle because these battles are amazing. Win or lose, guys, do not be ashamed. You guys put up great fights. It was very entertaining. So thank you for the support of my channel by sending in this battle replay. It really means a lot, and I will see the rest of you guys next time on the battlefield.